Welcome back to my channel, artists. Today we'll be making coil jars with clay or Play-Doh, your clay alternative, whatever you have. Step number 1, make a slab. You can press your hand down to make a slab, or you can even use utensil like a pencil or a Sharpie marker, something to roll it flat. For my base of my clay jar, I would like it to be a circle, so I'm going to take the lid of my Play-Doh to trace a circle. You don't have to have a circle for your base, it's whatever you'd prefer. Step number 2, roll a thick coil. Take some of your clay material, not all of it, and roll a thick coil. You want to make sure the coil is about as thick as like your pinky finger. You don't want one that's super skinny, not for the bottom. I like to think of my clay jar as building a foundation to a house. You wouldn't want the foundation of your house or building to be the thinnest material. You want it to be the strongest. Step number 3, you're going to take that clay coil and you're going to wrap it around your base or your slab to go up in the clay jar. Step number 4 is kind of a tricky one. It's to connect the coil to the slab. So you can see there's like a hole there. I want to fill that in so that my coil doesn't come off. With clay, it's much easier to do this than Play-Doh, but you can do it with Play-Doh. I'm using the back of a fork that I used for a different clay video, but you could use a popsicle stick, the edge of it, like the eraser side of a pencil, anything that's just kind of going to go in and smooth it down. Again, with Play-Doh, this is a little bit tricky, and it's okay if it's not perfectly smooth, but you do want to make sure that that coil doesn't come off the base to make sure that your clay jar stays together. Step number 5, add more coils. So roll some more coils. These don't have to be quite as thick as the one on the bottom. That's kind of up to you. You're just going to roll coils and add them on top to make your clay jar as tall and as large as you would like it to be. As you can see, when I add more clay coils, my jar goes straight up. But perhaps you want it to go out or you want it to go in. You're going to need to add the coils in a different way. To make it go in, you want to add those coils closer and closer to the inside edge of where it's supposed to be. So you can see it kind of goes up and in, similar to like a frosting. Or you could make the coils go towards the edge of the last coil it was on top of, the outer edge, and that'll make it go out instead of in, to kind of go out like maybe a flower vase. You might expect something like that to do that, or a pitcher for lemonade. Go ahead and keep adding coils until you have it exactly the way that you want it to be. I hope you have enjoyed making a coil jar. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can keep up to date on all the fun and fantastic things that we are doing in the art classroom. What will you create?